It seems I finally lost my 5k account. I don't know. I tried placing a trade on it on Friday, only for me to realize that I could not place a trade. I don't know if the account um has been inactivated. I have not checked. We are going to check together. And also, this week was quite a good one. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not in a good space. Should I say I'm not in a good state? I've been asking myself a lot of questions today, and I've cried a lot today. That is just because I am not so good. I feel like at this point there are mistakes I should no longer be making as a trader who has been in this space for this is the third year. There are mistakes I should no longer be making. However, I made those same mistakes again on Friday. Something like trading without actually looking at the chart, trading without having good analysis of the chart. Like basically I did that on Friday, and that was on JPY. Now JPY, I've been expecting to have a sell for a very long time. Now I saw the sell on MetaTrader, then I immediately went and entered the trade without actually looking at it from a trading views perspective. I didn't analyze, I didn't do anything. So I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, why am I still making the mistakes of a beginner? Because I am no longer a beginner trader. I have been in this space for this is the third year, right? That means there are some mistakes I should no longer be making. There are things I should no longer be doing. Why am I doing them? And the funny thing about all of this is that the keeper. The funniest thing, the funniest thing about this thing is that I don't have the answers to it. If I could actually have the answers to why I still make the mistakes that I make, it wouldn't bother me. But let's go to the chart, and we are going to see why my account is no longer, I could not place the trade on Friday. And I'm going to show you the trade that I took on Friday on Euro USD. I actually followed everything on my trading plan on Euro USD. This is even where it gets even much more funny. It's like, oh, you know for sure that if you follow the rules from T to T, you're going to get your result. I was listening to this audiobook on YouTube. This audiobook has been very helpful, and there's this place on this audiobook that says that trading does not reward hard work, it rewards patience. It rewards the act of not doing anything. And sometimes I feel like maybe that is what is missing. Maybe that is the puzzle that I need to work on, and realize that it's not every time I need to take a trade. Sometimes I just need to do my analysis and let the market play whatever it has to play. If it's not playing however I want it to play, then it's okay, right? Now let's go to funded next, and we are going to see what happened together. So currently this is the page, and this is the 5k account, and this is the 25k account. Let's start with the 5k account. This is my dashboard on the 25k, on the 5k account. Now on this 5k account, I have not traded in a while, and I am down 7.6%, and I am left with $16 for me to fill the account. But I still don't understand why I could not trade this account when I wanted to trade it. So let me see if it's been deactivated or anything of that sort. There's nothing, but I don't know why I cannot trade the account. Now let's talk about the 25k account, and we see how everything has been going so far. So this is my 25k account. So far I am down 4%, and I have been trading this account for 17 days so far. I am left with $1,466 for me to fill this account, but I'm not going to fill the account. Obviously I'm going to still trade. I'm going to pass this account phase 1 and phase 2, and aside from that, this is going to be the account that is going to be my breakthrough when it comes to trading. I'm very sure. I am very sure. Okay, now let's see the statistics of this account, the dashboard, how everything has been. Where is it again? No, trading overview. Okay, now this is it. this is it. I have 120. No, this is not it. Huh? Yeah, this is it. This is 2 account combined. Okay, $23 account. My worst trade, I lost $230. My best trade, so my strategy right now is 21%, which is not good because I have won 21% and I've lost 78%. It is not good. I'm so exhausted, I'm so tired, but I'm not giving up. I don't think I can ever give up on trading. That is just how I feel in this moment, and I am allowing myself to feel whatever feeling it is that I'm feeling right now without being too hard on myself at the same time, because it is actually, to console myself, I'm just going to say that it's part of the game. Right now I have seen some money from trading, and I'm not going to lie, it feels good when you're having your withdrawal, but it does not feel good when you're taking trades randomly and you're making profits. I'm not going to lie, I've done that with gold, and that is why I lost my account. Because initially I was making profits and I was taking withdrawals, but I was randomly taking trade. There was no plan, there was no execution, there was nothing. But the moment I started taking trades from a plan perspective, it feels more safe. It feels like, okay, I know what I'm doing. So that is why when I don't follow through with my plans and I don't execute, or I don't do what I need to do and avoid what I don't need to do, I feel so bad. That is why I'm feeling this way today. Overall, this week has not been a bad one. As I said, I took 2 trades. One trade was on GBP JPY, and that trade was a random trade. And the trade on, so there is this desire to actually make money from trading that I have. I want to live a financially free life, not just financially, time freedom as well. That is one of the biggest reasons why I decided to become a trader. But it's like trading is about to make me go crazy. I keep on asking myself these questions. I am no longer a beginner. I have been in this space for the 3rd year. This is the 3rd year. Why am I still making the mistakes of a beginner? It does not make sense to me. Like, what is wrong with me? What is in my head that is making me to repeat the same mistakes over and over again? If there is one mistake that I do, I don't think, at this point, I don't think I should call it a mistake, because it's a conscious repetition, subconscious, I don't know. I keep taking trades without analyzing the market, and each time I have done that, each time I have taken a trade without actually analyzing the market, without following a plan, I have hit stop loss. Each time I have taken a trade without analyzing the market and following a plan, I have lost an account. Each time I have done that, the market reversed against me. Each time I have taken somebody else's setup without it being my setup, without even looking at the setup first, and I just took the trade, I have lost money. But for some reasons, I still do it. I don't know if I need to start doing hypnosis, because I watched a podcast where this guy said one of the way he used to become a successful trader is that he started doing hypnosis. He had someone who does hypnosis who hypnotized him into becoming a successful trader. I don't know how true that is, but please, I am tired. Let me talk about this week. This week was not bad. It was not a bad week, but I feel bad about this week because this week again, I took a trade that I did not analyze the market properly. And the one that I analyzed the market properly did not tap me in, and it went straight to TP. Without tapping me in, trust me, without thinking about how I'll feel. And it's really been bothering me. It's made my day so... I watched I listened to an audiobook, and in this audiobook, this guy was saying that you need to treat trading as a business. Don't allow trading to dictate your emotions. And today is one of those days where I cannot lie, it is actually dictating my emotions. And I just hope that by this time in December, things are going to be much more better, and I'm not going to complain, because I don't like hearing myself complain as well. But what can I do? I decided that I was going to document every part of this journey, and that is literally what I am doing right now. So I was saying, I have a link to my WhatsApp group where I document and I share my setups I take daily, and I also try my best. Anything I learn, I share it in the community. So basically that is it. Now let's go back to the chart. My phone is full, so I need to delete a lot of things. Okay, so I look out for this 5 p.m. high and 5 p.m. low, and the next thing is I go to the 5-minute time frame to look out for liquidity sweep, change of character, and fair value gap. So remember, I want to see it at point of interest. I really want to see it at my point of interest. Now this is exactly where I took this trade. There was this liquidity sweep, change of character. This trade gave me a 1:4 somewhere here. It gave me a 1:4 because my stop loss was here. That is how I got a 1:4 on this trade. Now this was the second trade right here, but I did not enter this trade because my rule states that I take 1 trade per day. I was targeting this low right here, but I didn't actually take this trade. Now the reason why this second trade would have been a good trade was because we have a liquidity sweep, change of character, price tap into fair value gap right here, then it dropped. So basically that is the drop that happened. And if you want to go even further, you're going to see that price actually gave us TP before it started buying. So basically that is it. That is literally how this week has been. This week I took just 2 trades. One was a win, another one was a loss, but the winning trade covered for the losing trade because I was risking $50 to make 200, which happened. The second one I risked 100. I was trying to make 400, which did not happen. So I remember I made the previous video, and someone said in the comment section that I should have a fixed risk, like I should have a fixed risk. Currently I'm risking $100 because I want to come out of drawdown. It's only after I come out of drawdown that I can add my risk. Normally I want to be risking 1% for my account, but I'm not in a good space to do that right now. So that is basically what happened in my trading this week, and I'm definitely going to see you guys in another video. Bye.